with Canada. Ooh, I'm living in Canada. Float my boat in Canada. Oh, bait my hook in Canada. Center ice in Canada. Coming to you coast to coast. He shoots, he scores in Canada. Oh, I'm a player in Canada.
My name is Sarah Ataya. I was born here. I grew up here, actually, born in Toronto. Grew up here in our Mississauga home. I went to the University of Toronto where I did my master's in engineering. While I was doing my master's, I met my husband, Khaled Al-Qazzaz. We were both involved in a lot of on-campus activism. He started a group called the Students for World Justice. He also started another program called Orphan Sponsorship Program. So after the ouster of Mubarak and Egypt, the whole world was celebrating. Khaled was extremely excited. He was excited to be a part of democracy. He was excited about doing something different in Egypt. And he just really jumped on the chance to make a difference. He got involved with the campaign team for President Morsi, and he did a really good job with that. And they won the first free democratic elections that Egypt had ever experienced. After Dr. Morsi became president, he asked Khaled to join his team as the Secretary for Foreign Affairs.
My husband went to work on July 3rd, as he did every day in the last year. I had contact with him until the afternoon of that day, and then I wasn't able to contact him anymore. It was actually Khaled's birthday on that day. July 3rd is Khaled's birthday. He turned 34 years old last year, the day he was detained. Abdurrahman was waiting for him to come home, and he sent him an email, "When are you coming home for your birthday?" But he didn't respond. The last message I got from Khaled right before General Sisi announced the coup was, "Forgive me, I decided to stay with the president." It showed me the kind of person that Khaled was, the kind of person I knew he was, how he stood by his principles and his values. Khaled joined the presidential team because he believed in democracy. He believed in doing the right thing. He believed in doing something better for Egypt.
When we found out he was in Tor prison, we found out that he was in one of the worst sections of Tor prison called Al-Aqrab, which translates to scorpion. He was put into a solitary confinement cell, and for the first 9 days he had nothing. They put him in this empty cell, which he described to me later in a letter that he smuggled out to me on a piece of torn paper bag. He described the conditions of his detainment. He said that for the first 9 days he was put in this solitary confinement cell with nothing, 2 meters by 2.5 meters, concrete floor, a non-functional toilet, a blanket, and that's it. No bed, no mattress, no chair, no human interaction, inadequate food, nothing, no paper, no pen, no way to tell time, no way to tell morning from night. It was just horrific conditions that no one should have to go through. I have 4 little kids. My eldest, Abdurrahman, turned 8 a few months ago without his father. He's having the hardest time actually dealing with everything because he has no idea why this is happening to us. He knows that his father was doing good things. He's having such a hard time understanding why this is happening to us. He's almost in complete denial. He won't talk about it. He doesn't want to deal with the issue. He even refused to go to the prison visits. We have 3 little girls. Amina, 6. Fatima's 4.5. And Tahrir, our little one. Khaled named her Tahrir after Tahrir Square. Because of just, it reflected how much hope he had for the future. He believed that Tahrir would grow up in a liberated world and liberated Egypt. The last 365 days, the last year, have been so difficult on my family, on my children, on myself. I've been a single mother for a year now, 4 little kids. Every single decision, every single dentist appointment, every single doctor, every single emergency, every single school party, everything I have done by myself. We have missed him very, very much. The kids miss him, I miss him. It has been very, very difficult. Khaled has missed so many very important occasions. He missed Tahrir turning 1, our little one. He didn't see her crawl, he didn't see her walk, he didn't see her run. She talks now, he hasn't seen that. Since Khaled was moved to the high security facility in Tora prison, his health continues to deteriorate. And I hope really that this does not go on for too long more, because I worry about him, I worry about his state of mind, I worry about his health. Although he has remained very, very strong, and he has remained very hopeful, and he looks to the future with a lot of positive hope and hopes for a better ending to this horrific story. We do have hope for the future. We have hope that the international community, humanity, will see this huge wrongdoing that is happening and say this is wrong, and say that this must come to an end. We hope that our ordeal will come to an end soon.